What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out this Marvel Legends Dark Avengers Hawkeye from the box wave. Take a closer look at the packaging here. Side art, and then if you want to read the description, there it is. Alright, let's crack them open. Alright, so here is Dark Hawkeye, Dark Avengers Hawkeye, aka Bullseye, if you don't know. This is the version of Hawkeye that was in the Dark Avengers that Norman Osborn created. And basically he's a villain in a hero's disguise. So it's Bullseye posing as Hawkeye, much like every other Dark Avengers. If you haven't read the comic, that's a really good comic. I definitely encourage you guys to read that. That is a really good Avengers / Dark Avengers comic. So yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah, that pretty much completes the team of Dark Avengers. They redid just about every single member. I mean, the only one maybe I could think of is maybe Sentry, but he was kind of redone already too. So I mean, maybe they could do something else. I mean, the figure was, it was okay, so maybe they could redo that one. But other than that, every single member, I believe, has been redone. So we have the entire Dark Avengers team, the original at least, complete. So taking a closer look at this guy, he's got some nice scaling over here around his neck. It's like a piece that does not come off, I don't think. That's fixed in there, glued in there, whatever. And he's also got scaling on his left arm here. This thing, it's like kind of belt thing, does come off, in case you're wondering. But yeah, not really a whole lot of stuff going on with this figure. Of course, he's got his little sash here, belt type thing. But yeah, let's try the articulation. This has really good articulation on the head. Goes back that way, goes forward, that, of course he goes left, right, but yeah, he does go forward. Double jointed pinless, of course, just basically your standard articulation there. Doesn't go a whole lot back. He does not have a crunch, but just kind of like a pin in, or joint or whatever, ball joint in there. So he doesn't really go a whole lot. Articulation in the abdomen area. The legs, same thing, double jointed pinless. Again, nothing really too special there. Nothing too crazy about the joints and articulation, I should say. He does have his butterfly joints, so you can pose him in all kinds of ways. But yeah, pretty good, solid figure. Great to have for your Dark Avengers collection, definitely. He does come with 2 hands for the bow and arrow to grip that. He, of course, comes with his bow. You got 1 arrow. His quiver, which goes on his back, but doesn't have a hole to put that arrow in. I don't think, no, doesn't have any place to really put that. So, and of course he comes with the right arm of box, which is the Build-A-Figure, and of course a alternative fist that you can use. And I was just thinking about, man, this would make a really great Colossus arm, right? And it looks really metallic-y, so make a good Colossus custom if you were to do that. And just for a little comparison here, I have the Hawkeye from the Sky Cycle Avengers 60th from 2023. And then I have the All-Father Wave Hawkeye, and that was from 2015. That's a pretty outdated one. That's you got your standard Bucky cap there. So This one and this one, these two use the same, some of the same parts. The legs in particular are the same. Maybe some of the arm parts are, apparently, maybe. It's kind of little, do a little comparison there. Maybe, I don't know. But he definitely uses the same quiver and stuff like that. So there's a couple of things that are similar, but it's for the most part, this is a fairly new. Yeah, I know the head sculpt definitely is new, but yeah, just certain things. This guy is very different from him. He's actually shorter. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Hold on. Get the camera up here if I could stand him up. He's actually a little bit shorter there. The Bucky Cat mold, so you know that's a pretty outdated figure. So, but yeah, I use this guy, this one right here, the All-Father Wave. I use this as my stand-in until we had an actual Dark Avengers Hawkeye. That's why I'm so glad we have one, an actual one. But this was my stand-in for the for my Dark Avengers Hawkeye until this one, of course. But yeah, this guy's very outdated, so I'm glad to have a new one, an actual comic accurate looking one. So I'm happy about that. And I forgot to mention he has the double ball head peg, I should say. But yeah, in case you were wondering, he does not have the disc peg. It is the double pegged one. And I'm going to try head swap this guy with Bullseye's unmasked head. Let's see if this works. Maybe. Kind of tight. Nope. There you go. It does indeed work. That's one of them. And this guy is basically the same exact thing as this is an older version of that, so it'll definitely work. But in case you're wondering, let's just try it out here. Oh man, this thing's kind of hard. There you go. Boom. They both work perfectly. In case you're wondering, in case you wanted the unmasked head of Bullseye posing as Hawkeye, there you go. It does indeed work. Alright, so that is Dark Hawkeye. And as far as recommending him, absolutely, especially if you have to have all the Dark Avengers, if you are a Avengers team completionist or anything like that, if you have to have all the villain characters or just all the characters, yes, absolutely. I would definitely recommend this guy. He is a must-have for your Dark Avengers collection, so definitely pick him up if you are a Dark Avengers fan, or just a fan of you know, all the characters and stuff like that. But he's a good figure, not bad, you know, nothing really special about him, but yeah, it's just nice to have him to complete your Dark Avengers team. So definitely pick him up. I will have that Amazon link in the description of the video in case you wish to purchase him from Amazon. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.